What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar here. We are talking about Solana today. We're going to talk about Solana. I know I haven't talked about Solana before. This is the Binance chart. I haven't looked too much into it. Let's just see. I don't know. Maybe Bittrex has more price data. Definitely not. Who might have more price data than them? Maybe KuCoin. KuCoin. Where you at, KuCoin? Would it be only on USDT? There it is. KuCoin, USDT, Tether. Nope. All right, we're going to keep it with Binance. Anyways, Solana. We can see right now it's clearly in a downtrend. After having this beautiful run up, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful run up. We're in a downtrend now. We've seen the biggest, not just the biggest red candle we've ever seen, but the biggest candle backed by the biggest volume. That's very bad. It's very bad. It's not good. Especially because this candle is a full body. Might as well be a Maru Bazoo in the crypto world. Maru Bazoo, just so you know, I'm not making up that word. Maru Bazoo. I think it's one word actually. Bazoo. Yeah, Maru Bazoo candle. This is a Maru Bazoo. No wicks, basically. That's Maru Bazoo. Idealized Japanese candlestick. You see, you get the wicks and blah blah, the wicks and candle bodies. This one, that might as well be a Maru Bazoo. And what's scary, what's terrifying about this candle is that it's the biggest candle that we've got on this whole chart. It might be the biggest candle that's on any Solana chart. And it's got the most volume on it. The most volume, which solidifies this candle. Talking about solid, it's also a solid body. There's no wicks. It was a very solid move to the downside. We had a range here that we formed all the way since June. So June, July, August. So July, August, September into October. 4 months we made this zone and we broke out of it convincing and convictingly. This is clear inclination that this move is not done to the downside. It's not done. It's definitely not done. We are in very weak readings in the RSI. We keep getting lower lows and lower highs in the RSI. We have not been able to get above the 40 in the RSI to show any kind of strength or getting out of the bearish control. The bears have been in control basically since May of this year. And really, we had a little fake out here. That might have been a bull trap, though. Really, retrospectively, it was 3 weeks. That was three. What they call it? 3 marching soldiers, 3 crows, 3 black crows, something like that. Yeah, 3 up and then shit the bed hard. And we, found resistance on the 50. We couldn't really get above it. We haven't been in the upper zones of this RSI in a very long time, and it shows. This doesn't look good. Not only does it not look good because we broke out of this range, but here on this price range that we formed, we're also lower than that. We closed below that. We're in no man's land right now. We're in this little territory, this little zone that we kind of consolidated in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th week we broke out. About a month. We're in this nothing burger of existence right now with price. And the next viable means of finding support, the only place literally is here at $5 and the closing point at $4. You also have your opening day high right there at 414. And then if heaven forbid we were to break that, you have this little low, this checkpoint here, which seems to coincide with this kind of support zone. Basically, anywhere from $2.50 to $5 is where Solana is projected to go. It's worth $13 right now, $13.24. It could come back up. It totally could come back up. But let me just tell you, if coming back up does not involve anything higher than that right there, if coming back up involves something that's like this even, it's not good. Because all you're doing is forming another lower high in a series of lower highs. And all that means is you're prolonging the inevitable, which is coming down to this territory down here, between $2.50 to $5, really. And truthfully, you guys know me. I've said it before. I'm a man of 50%. I like the 50% zones. If we were to take this range here, I drew this fib horribly, but from top to bottom of this range, 50% of this range right here is at $2.26. I would kind of expect us to find a bottom around there. That would make sense. If so, around $2.26. Remember, that's where it was. Around there, we'll just say. Which kind of lines up. You know, you got resistance here, support here, break out of it, and it's on to the races. The only way I would expect that, I mean, I'm expecting it now. I expect it a little bit now. But what I think this price at 220, 225-ish is less likely than this price, around 450 to $5. I think this price is more likely. I think they're all possible and all likely. I just think these two lines up here have a more likelihood of achieving and finding support and bouncing off of. But if we break through them, if, like this zone over here, if we break through it, we don't even test it as support, we break through it and close it with significant volume and a decent body like that, we're probably going to go down this way. And I kind of do believe, I would expect us to go down here. I would put money that will go down here, actually. But statistically speaking, to be fair, this is the likely zone to expect, to anticipate. Let's see if there's anything else that tells us that. We haven't even pulled out the fibs really today. Let's see. Or on this video, not today. So, I mean, the 886 is right around $2 right there. It's a little lower than we were anticipating. 786 is around $3.36. It's not uncommon for price to close at this, yet dip lower. So we could get a wick below the 786, below that blue line there, touching this white line, but then close above this blue line. Something like that could happen. It might not happen at all. We could find support on the 618 at $8.52. That's the one thing we got going for it right now. Let's see if this is an extension of sorts. I mean, you've got this zone. It's kind of in that zone too. We could find support around that 618. Definitely, it's possible. I want to see low to top. Man, what's nice about the 618 is it's got the 2618 around it too. Generally, whenever I see us break through the 1618 like this, I would expect the 3618 to be a price that we achieve, which is right around $5, which is a target that we're anticipating. It doesn't have to go there immediately. You know, we could move sideways for a bit. We could move sideways for 5 weeks, have a little pump like that, and then shit the bed. You know, we could continue to just go down. That's totally possible too. Neither of which would surprise me. I don't really know what to expect. I just know that this thing is not done going down. It might take a break, but it's certainly not going to go. If it does turn up, it's certainly not going to go. I'm going to get rid of all these lines higher than this last peak here. It probably won't even get above this low here. In fact, I might be surprised if it gets much further above this low here. It wouldn't surprise me if we came up and found that as resistance and went lower. That would actually make sense. I wouldn't mind seeing that. But it doesn't have to. It could just continue to go lower. This doesn't look good, guys. Out of all the coins I've looked at so far, and I'm sure there's worse. I haven't looked at a whole lot of coins. I mainly keep my focus on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. To be fair, those are my 3 main points of focus. But out of all the coins that I look at, I don't just look at those coins, but you know, I look at Matic, I've looked at XMR, XRP, XLM. What else I like to look at? I don't know. I'm on the spot. BCH, Litecoin. You know, I like to look at some stuff. Luna even. Luna looks pretty bad. I'll give it that. But Solana, I gotta give it to it. Solana looks like shit, guys. It looks really, really bad. If I was in Solana, I would feel safer in Matic, and I don't feel safe in Matic right now either. This is a bad chart. It's a very bad chart. It's a very bad break. If we don't get some kind of immediate recovery, then I have no hope for Solana at all. And already I really have very limited hopes. I would expect us to get either a crabways movement, a slight uptrend maybe to confirm resistance up here, and then moving lower. But ultimately, in the next month to 2 months, we probably will see a move that takes us lower. If not in the very immediate term, in the next week to 2 weeks, see a move that takes us lower. And with a candle like that, man, I can't help but think, after moving sideways like this for 4 months, I can't help but think, you know, like we moved down here, the start of this till the bottom, it lasted to the actual bottom, that was 15 bars. The last move we had from the top, I guess from whenever it turned red to the bottom, it was 10 bars. I mean, here we are from where it turned red at the top, I guess, here. I mean, that's, I don't know. I guess you could say this over here, that's 12 bars. I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. I feel like this is all part of the same range, and we didn't really break out of it. I don't know. I don't know how to look at that. I don't know. You could look at it like that's 12 bars, in which case that would be the bottom. Maybe we do go up a little bit here. But if you're looking at it like this, we probably have more time to go. I don't know. I don't know about that. Again, I'm not saying that it has to move down immediately. That's not what I'm expecting. I just am expecting that we are ultimately for Solana going to see prices around, I mean, probably just under $5 to just over $2, somewhere in that range. Yep. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up, write a comment. If you hate if you hate the content, leave a thumbs down and leave me a comment. Tell me why you hate it. If you want to see more, please subscribe. I really love everybody who has subscribed. It's really very kind of everybody. I really appreciate all of you. I'm glad that there's 40 people that like my videos, and maybe there will be more. I don't know. It's pretty cool. This is a hobby. This is something I'm definitely passionate about. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can go to @ChrisHarris85. I definitely post on Twitter every now and then. I like to post on Twitter a lot, and I do TikToks too. I'm Christopher Harris Jr. on TikTok. Might be Christopher Harris Jr. 8, like the number 8. But yeah, that's me. I talk about Bitcoin like once a month. I didn't this month in November. I did expect Bitcoin to be bearish this month, but I didn't make a video because I was in the Bahamas. I was on vacation. So, like, I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Much love. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Get out of Solana if you're in it. This isn't financial advice. It's just my opinion. Take care, and don't lose all your money, please. Take care.